Hello everyone, welcome to the Let's Play Board Game Edition Cantankerous Cats review. So I printed out a print and play of Cantankerous Cats, and I played it a couple times with my friends, and I have to say I was pleasantly surprised. Take That games are not really my favorite genre of game to play. My best way to describe this game is if they took Munchkin and they fixed most of the problems with the Munchkin game and made it into what I consider a better game. Big problems with Munchkin, you have to knock down the door to find a monster or have one in your hand. And monsters, the proportion of monsters to power cards in Munchkin is way off. You can get really screwed over and not be able to do anything by the number of monsters. They fixed that by having a whole lot of these Affection and Mischief cards, and as well as being able to be the picky eater and discard your hand and draw new cards. It helps you cycle through the deck if you really have a crappy hand, helps you mitigate that problem. So I think they did a really good job at solving some of the problems that Take That games have by working on the randomness factor. I also like that there are pretty funny interactions between some of the cards. Like they've got Exposed Tummy, and which is worth 2 affection, but they also have things like Tummy Trap, that if you have Exposed Tummy in play, you get to play for cheaper. Basically, you can pay. Tummy Trap normally costs 3, but you can, if you have Exposed Tummy available, you can discard that instead and only pay 2. So they have little cute interactions between the cat cards that are pretty fun. There are also a lot having to do with the dog. That are just really fun interactions that work well both thematically as well as mechanically. So I think they did a really good job at doing that. I like the incident cards. They have some really good ways to interact with the game. I really like the combos. Being able to play, because your 2 cards a turn is very limiting. You're drawing 3, you're playing 2, means you're other than buying a pounce token, you're always discarding a card every turn. This allows you to play more and actually have to draw cards, cycle through cards more, and it makes for a much more interesting game. You never know. You're like, do I want to play this card because I know someone else could have something, and you have to play the odds, and you have to pay attention to what other people have. Like one of them is one of the cards, the Affection cards, is Santa Claus, that gives a lot of affection, and then there's one that is destroying Christmas presents, which costs a whole lot, but is free if it's Christmas time. So that it makes it, if the Santa Claus card is in play. So it makes it a lot of interplay, and it makes it a lot of fun interaction. I also like the distinction between the domestic and feral cats. I think that's a pretty cool way to play the game. It's a way of doing player elimination without eliminating players. You can still win the game as a feral cat. It's much more difficult. And you also have a way to get back in the game. I like that. Nope, I don't like player elimination. That's probably my least favorite type of game. So I really like that interplay between going domestic and feral and back and forth as a way of keeping players in the game and keeping them having something to do and not wasting their turns and being left out. I do have to say, thematically, this is not probably one of my favorite choices. I'm not a big cat person. I'm more of a dog person, and it's cutesy. It fits well. They did a good job with it. But I don't mind playing it because they did a really good job. They have really good pictures, but what really gets me are the flavor text. They have some hilarious flavor text for some of these cards that don't do anything. Like this one says, it's break the china, and they said, we decided to punish your poor taste in decor. So, they have little jokes and little funny things to go along with the cats, what the cats are thinking. You're getting to see life through the cat's point of view, and it's actually really interesting. It gives a lot of laughs as well. So, while it might not be my favorite theme, I think they did a really good job at it. Overall, I have to say Cantankerous Cats is a really good lightweight, filler starter game, something to start the night or end the night or in between while you're waiting for people. It works really well as that kind of games. Games take 15 minutes or so. Usually not that much longer. Maybe I think our longest was 25. And that was because we attacked each other a lot. I mean, you can really drag it out by attacking. It really, the more you attack, the longer the game is, but also the more fun it is. So it's a really good lightweight take that game, and I really enjoy it, and I highly recommend it. I highly recommend you check this game out on Kickstarter. It'll be on Kickstarter until August 9th, 2016. I really think it's a good game, and it's worth checking out and trying it out. So that's all for my review. Please remember to share, like, and subscribe, and I hope to see you in my rules and playthrough videos.